Hey guys, Jeff here, back for another Gunpla video. Today I just want to talk about working with mechanical clear master grades like the Sinanju that I bought a couple of months ago that I'm working on right now. I just want to show you guys how to make clear parts look like glass or almost like glass. Maybe I'm just behind the curve or never knew. I just found out just by doing some kind of research. But I bought this right over here. It's called Pledge Floor Gloss. It is about $6-7 when I bought it. And all you gotta do is dip any clear parts like this into the floor gloss, and then it'll make it clear, actually very clear when you put it in there and then you let it dry. You just gotta make sure that it's already free of debris and you cleaned it up. I mean, I probably shouldn't be touching it with my oily hands here. Right there. And like I said, all you gotta do is dip it inside. I've already had a glass of floor gloss, put it in there. And then I'm just want to show you guys what you got to do. Also, it's also pretty good with hiding the nub marks that you'll create whenever you work with this kind of material. Because whenever you work with the clear parts, it's pretty easy for it to make nub marks. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Right there. It is all over whenever you start cutting into these things. And you don't want to sand it because you might destroy the part. Also with mechanical clears, the material easily scratches even before you take it out the plastics. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there's a giant scratch right there already. And all I've done is just unwrap this from the box and cut it from the runner. You know, it's pretty hard to keep this thing clean. So I'm gonna show you guys what you gotta do. Right here, it's pretty easy. You just gotta dip it in there for a little bit and then just get rid of the excess fluids that was in there. Then eventually, once there's no more excess floor gloss in there, you just, let me rinse that a little bit more. There's still some fluids in there. And then once it's somewhat, there's no more fluids coming out. Oh, a little bit more came out there. You could just let it dry after that. Usually it takes about, I want to say 6 to 8 hours, and then it'll dry up. Although I have tried to just work with it immediately, like about 2-3 hours, just to see how long. I mean, it dries up pretty fast, but I just, I'm just too careful, I guess, just in case I mess it up, But look at the difference now. It's way clearer than it was before. Right there, but you still don't touch it. You just gotta let it dry up. But if you want to make like a comparison, here's the one that's still in the runner. If you guys can see, compared to the ones that's still on the runner and then the one that just been dipped in the floor wax, it is very, very clear. Right there. Gives that really glass look. And you can even see through the the alligator clips right there. Whereas when before that, you know it's very hazy when you see it. See, look at that right there, and then look at this right there. Very nice. Also, you got rid of the scratches that was in there, or well, it's still somewhat in there if you really look, but you know you don't really see it. It because it start. I don't know what it does. I'm not a scientist, I guess. But it really hides the nub marks pretty well. I mean, it's still there. If you look, it's right there. Very small. But you really gotta look for it now in order for you to see it. Whereas before you dipped it in the floor gloss, it is easy to see right there. Well, now I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after it dries. I mean, some people do 2 coats of it, meaning after you dry it up, the first time you dip it again in there, and then I guess it'll have a really, really nice effect on it. But this is after it's dried, after like, I think this has been a day for it right here. So I mean, still very clear, almost just like this is the fresh one right here. This is the one that's been dried up after like a day right there. But as you can see, it is very clear now compared to, well, hopefully I gotta be careful, I don't let those 2 things touch, compared to this things right here, which is still hazy, and you got all those scratches in there still right there. Because this thing's, like I said, easily scratches. You can just do this with your thumb and you might scratch it. You know what I'm saying? But there you go. That's how you work with clear parts. It makes a big difference whenever you're working with these kinds of kits with the clear parts on it. Because now, after you build the inner frame on your master grade, you can just paint it with something glossy, like maybe glossy black, and then the kit will really pop, because now it's gonna be showing up very good compared to the just not painting it at all, and then just snapping it and all that stuff. But right there, very clear. Also, you can use it as a top coat if you want to. It really leaves a really nice gloss if you paint your kit. Because look, this one I used my airbrush to paint this with the black gloss made with acrylic right there. And then after I let it dry for a whole day, I just dipped it in there. I'm not gonna dip it again, but I dipped it in there, and then I let it dry for about 12 hours, and then that's what happens right there. It leaves a really glossy look to it right there. You know, it's really nice, because this is the one I haven't dipped this one yet on the floor gloss, and the difference is really huge. Because now this is one, this looks like somewhat glossy, but not really. But if I dip it in there, it's gonna be really glossy after it dries. Right there. So this is very nice. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but like I said, it really hides the nub marks pretty well, and the scratches that you make on these clear parts. So just another tip for anybody that will ever work with this kinds of kits. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be good with clear colored models. If anybody knows, please just leave a comment down below and let me know, because I kind of want to buy one with clear color just to see what it looks like. Or maybe I'll just buy my own and I'll tell you guys about it, see if it's good or not. See, it's still drying up. This is probably going to take about 6 to 12 hours before it dries up. But, you know, don't touch it while it's drying up. Alright? Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'll make another video about something whenever I think about another tip for making Gunpla models. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Oh, by the way, before I forget, don't use Pledge as your final finish for any kind of top coating. It's not made to be it's not made to be that. It's made to be stepped on because it's floor wax. So in the end, you can use as a primary coat, and then after that, just buy a an actual top coat like Mr. Hobby or a Tamiya. All right, just FYI, final message to the video. I'm just saying. All right, thanks guys. Bye.